Hey people, it's time to load your firearms. If that sounds complicated, we'll walk you through the process. Oh, and there's a gadget that sports fans will love. And it wouldn't be a list of gadgets for men without a few multi-tools. Every morning this hair and beard straightener works with any length and type of hair. The advanced thermal technology makes it possible to get very close to the roots without damaging your hair or skin. That means your skin won't be burnt, and your hair will be straight along the entire length. Just pick one of 3 temperature regimes. Stop complaining that your beard is out of control and that there is nothing you can do with it, because styling with this device should just take 2 minutes. You will be practically unstoppable thanks to this vehicle over here, which is a cross between a tank, a stand-up jet ski, and a skateboard. Big lads require big toys. Wow, but first things first. It has 2 aggressive tank treads so that you won't have an off-season. Additionally, it has a curved skateboard deck that is pleasant to stand on and high agility so that you can pull off the craziest tricks even on 35-degree hills. Please learn how to drive this thing beforehand. The key is a strong engine and a 1-gallon petrol tank that gives you several hours of riding before you need to refuel. There are 3 different versions. It will hurt to tumble off a car doing 25 miles per hour. The beginner-friendly LT models, no matter the option, all of them are foldable and easy to store in transport. Did you know that more than 186 million Americans have to use tap water with increased levels of lead due to the old pipes? That's why many of them prefer to use bottled water instead. But here's another issue. The XT is equipped with an additional skid plate and a mudguard and is intended for enthusiasts. Add increased maneuverability and you get a beastly UT model. What to do when 2/3 of plastic bottles aren't recycled? Lark has created a reusable bottle that filters lead, heavy metals, chlorine particles, and other contaminants while also killing 99.9% of viruses and bacteria. If you're wondering how this contraption functions, it all has to do with those unique caps. Puravis cap features an integrated UVC light that eliminates all bacteria from tap water in under a minute. Simply switch the cap for the filters when you want to filter the water as you drink it through the straw. One filter can replace 300 single-use plastic bottles, preventing the pollution of the environment. You can drink the water from the natural spring without any issues because the activated carbon captures impurities like chlorine and the unique iron layer grabs heavy metals like lead. There are billions of pocket knives, but how to pick a worthy one? This one looks pretty sophisticated, but that's not the only pro yet. We must admit the locking mechanism looks stunning. You can deploy the blade with a push of a thumb, bang, and you've got a razor-sharp claw in your hand. So cool and so handy in emergencies. Just in case, there's also a glass breaker. The ergonomic handle makes the knife an extension of your hand. When folded, it's safe, so you can fix the tool with a clip in your pocket. When hiking, the weight of your backpack is crucial, but some gear is crucial too. Think you need to sacrifice something? Nope. Here's the backpack that'll allow you to carry more gear yet reduce the stress of the weight load on your body. But how well? The key feature is that the backpack is placed on a special frame, and when you're walking, running, or doing any other kind of activity, it just slides up and down as you move. This way it reduces strain on your back, prevents injuries, and increases endurance. This is the answer to all the questions, so be ready for the adventures. At least when it comes to making quick repairs, this steel key has the following features. In addition to the many different drivers and wrenches that are useful, there are also 2 different types of rulers, a bike spoke key, and even a wire stripper in case you need to fix some electronics. Finally, there are some tools that you might use frequently, such as a cutter, a pry bar, and a box opener, and because of its size, you can easily attach this item to your keychain. It isn't at all bulky. We are confident that the best way to meet your training objectives is to continue tracking results, but how to do so correctly? This little, comfortable gadget detects the force, pace, and strength of your activities, collecting all the crucial data about your workout. It's possible to track results in the app. You can make real-time observations about how much pushing you're doing rep by rep while accounting for the results, and you can readjust loads when working out. Another benefit is that you can prevent injuries and forget about overtraining with this tool. Start adapting your workouts to get the most out of each training while keeping track of your lifts. Do you think it's a regular toolbox full of tools? You can securely grill on almost any surface when you open it to reveal a grill and warming rack because the handles also serve as stands. It unfolds further to reveal a storage tray where you can keep the tools you use when not in use. Just be sure which part to unfold first when your boss is nearby, or your work schedule will become even more constrained. The stainless steel grill area is large enough to cook a few patties and sausages, and there's also that warming rack to keep your buns nice and toasty. Okay, so here's a multi-tool that will replace an entire box. Jokes aside, you'll get a lot of screwdrivers and wrenches to fix some things on the fly or finally mount that shell on the wall. A glass breaker may come in handy, and there's even a slot for the most commonly used bit holders because it's actually a carabiner. You can hang your keys in the main body or hook them onto the keyhole, but it's made of the best aspect is that there are two different forms of ultraviolet light that can be used to either confirm the authenticity of your money or eliminate bacteria. Does your typical flashlight have a built-in strobe mode that is ideal for self-defense to temporarily confuse an attacker? In addition, the light indicators will let you know how much battery life the aluminum flashlight has, which can run for up to 135 hours in low mode. It's so annoying when you're listening to your favorite tracks on the headphones and the sound quality is poor. There are a lot of reasons for that, but who cares because the device is light yet sturdy thanks to the magnetic tail. You can use it hands-free or use some other carrying options as well. You may listen to high-quality music with this compact DAC amp, which is compatible with a variety of devices. Simply connect it to your smartphone through USB, then put in up to 2 pairs of headphones. There are 2 types of headphone connectors for that, so your AirPods are worthless here. Finally, it's so portable you can listen to good music practically anywhere. Now we know who's behind that story with a Bigfoot. The amplifier takes an input signal from the smartphone and makes a larger copy of the original signal using your mains electricity before sending it to the speakers. The sneakers are made from the same rubber-like material, but different numbers of layers were used on different parts of the shoes. The fewer layers used, the more flexible the material is, and vice versa. The upper part of the shoes resembles an ordinary sock, but the sole is kind of scaly, which is why it creates that unusual uneven footprint. If this product is put into production, if you currently have a phone mount on your bike, it's probably time to upgrade because this adjustable base looks much more reliable, even when performing jump tricks and riding on high mountains, and the holder with its silicone pads allows for quick switching between portrait and landscape modes, and it'll keep the specific angle no matter how bumpy the road is. We'll need a turtle shell speaker, an indestructible speaker that'll survive any kind of bullying. It's waterproof and even floats, which is a big pro in case anyone accidentally kicks that stuff into the pool. Despite its size, the speaker is also shockproof, so it's a must-have when you decide to take your ordinary speaker to the pool party or beach party. No matter how you use it, the speaker may last up to 25 hours when connected to one of the speakers because it has a built-in battery bank. Playing music, taking calls, or bugging the voice assistant with inquiries and demands. Despite the fact that it resembles AM 1911 magazine and can carry 6 cards, 20 business cards, or approximately 6 cigarettes, it is actually only a card holder. When you need a card, simply press the release button and the inner magazine will drop into your hand. With your finger, you can remove the card you need, and this is where the key feature comes in. The card holder is made from the same materials and even has the double diamond pattern so it won't lose its premium appearance over time. When you're going to spend some time on the water, taking a boat with you is a pain. Not this time. Meet an inflatable raft that'll serve you a lifetime and that you can fold and take anywhere you go. Unfold the raft, then scoop some air and fold the creases to make sure they're tightly sealed. After that, use the one-way valve to adjust the air pressure if needed. Yep, you don't need any fans to inflate it. You can do all that in less than a minute, which is crucial in emergencies like flooding it. We hope you'll use this thing when fishing on the lake. The raft handles a total weight of 400 pounds, so have a good catch. Oh, don't tell us you don't struggle to make an ideal hanging pot stove every time you're cooking outdoors. This plate will turn the branches into a camping tripod, and the hanging chain can be adjusted to a suitable height, which is more convenient. For cooking, it's that easy. Wherever you go, just put this small steel board in your backpack and you won't bother to hang pot stoves anymore.